Hello, I'm Solbert, I'm the computer voice of Seoul, Texas company. With FWCloud you can manage all your firewalls from one single place. Until now FWCloud-UI gathered information by using an encrypted SSH connection against the target firewalls. In order to improve fluidity and interactivity between FWCloud and managed firewalls, we have now created an agent. This agent provides faster communications, and among other things, it avoids the repetition of connection establishments. Furthermore, the actions that can be performed remotely on the firewalls are now limited to those allowed by the agent's communication API, thus giving greater protection. The agent is installed on the firewalls. This is as easy as installing any other software distribution package. In this demo we are going to use the Ubuntu 20.04 distribution for our firewall, but the process is similar in other distributions. We start from the appropriate package that we get from the FWCloud repository or from the website. We use the command apt install. The installation checks that the dependencies of other packages are satisfied and installs them if necessary. Once the agent is installed it starts automatically. We can check its status with systemctl status FWCloud Agent. As well as stopping it if necessary and restarting it. All these actions, as well as others related to communication with FWCloud, are recorded in the FWCloud Agent.log file that is found in the opt FWCloud Agent log directory. The log files are compressed and rotated daily to control the space used. We can force the rotation if needed. We can modify some of the agent settings in the .env file located in the installation directory. As for example in which IP addresses it is listening, by default it does so in all the addresses configured in the equipment. We can also limit from which addresses we want to allow communication. You can consult these options using the manual page or by consulting the online documentation. Now we can use the agent to communicate with the firewall from FWCloud-UI. Even in the wizard for creating new firewalls, we need to make sure that the selected communication method is FWCloud Agent. Now we will use the agent's API key instead of the username and password that was used until now. This API key is generated automatically during the installation process and is unique each time. It is found in the .env configuration file seen before. If we edit the properties of the new firewall, we can test the communication with the agent. This is useful if, for example, we change the configuration of the firewall interfaces. Just for testing, let's change the API key to a wrong one. We create the policy as we normally do. Once the policy is created, we can install it into the firewall, sending the request to the agent. Since the API key is stored, we can interact with the firewall without introducing any password. Let's see now another example. We are going to create a new firewall using the import wizard. We have the option to access the firewall using SSH, username and password. But we are going to use the agent installed and the API key to obtain the information. As we have seen in this short video, we can carry out all the actions that we carried out before through SSH communication using the new FWCloud Agent, which provides greater speed and interaction. This has been all in this video about managing firewalls with FWCloud Agent. Please stay tuned to learn more new features about FWCloud UI.